Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Progetto 66. The thing is, Rhino is the top of the tree, right? And truth to be told, I haven't played that much with this vehicle either, right? We had last video maybe half a year ago or so, which is okay in a way, right? The video is still up to date, but I'm doing some exceptions since the Simply tank line is top of the tree, Rhino got buffed and whatnot. And all in all, Progetto 66 is not a bad tank, right? It is rated good in the index page and I truly stand by it. I like this vehicle. It has pretty good gun handling for a heavy tank. It is average in armor and average beginner friendliness, as you know, sometimes you can get into the tricky situation whenever you have not the greatest DPM, but I believe we should make it work. So, let's see. First things first, how do we want to do everything and how do we want to approach enemies in this situation? Matchmaking is favoring us significantly, right? Such as we are just simply dealing against the lower tier, so that is quite easy matchmaking for us to say that at the least. But what we are doing, we are not going to get involved instantly. We are going to start everything slowly. I do not want to get involved here because this KPZ probably will make us to feel like a pile of cacos, and we do not want to feel this way. We want to be here, and whenever enemies will say, yep, I'm going, we are going to peekaboo and we are going to say, hi. Okay, our VK is making hardcore pressure. Not exactly what I want to see, but that's what we have. Okay, plan changes a bit. We are getting involved. Oh, I hope I do not need to regret my life choices. Okay, beautiful. And now we will focus this chieftain as much as we physically and possibly can, right? This is the thing, that's what we need to do. Arta is obviously going to say hello for us, but that is not a big surprise, to be fair with you. We could have expected that. Now the worst part of all this is this KPZ sitting here, okay? The main reason why am I so paranoid about this gentleman is... Oh, beautiful shot. Okay, big boy, okay. So unlucky we did not penetrate that one, but let it be. Guys, there is a guy in the open field. Enjoy farming his soul. Guys, thank you. Excellent. And now we need to wait pretty much until we are going to have full magazine, right? That's all we need to do. Luckily for us, this KPZ is not trying to find the right angles to punish us, because believe me, he can. And yeah, we are chilling. Good. You know what is the most surprising thing? How big of the balls this VK100 has. To go through the open field like there is no tomorrow and to say no. This is a solid one. This is a solid play, fellas. Okay, he's down to fartable at this point. At this point, Chieftain is kind of down to fartable. What a bad play by me. What a bad play by me. Okay, mistakes were made. I cannot change anything about this. I should not peek against this T29. That was quite silly goose move, but this is okay. It is quite early Friday morning for me, if I can say so, right? So I am accepting my responsibility to make one or another mistake, right? It is all right. Also, one more thing. I'm telling you, it's not that easy tank to play with, speaking about the beginner friendliness and everything, right? So I cannot complain about that, can I? Whenever you are making a mistake, you are making a mistake, and all you can say, you can be humble and say, "Mi scusi, sorry, I messed up." This is what I can say, but that's fine. Now, you know, Arta is working towards this line, right? We are very, very, very well aware of that. We know this. We know Arta is working here, so we need to pay a humongous attention how Arta is going to shoot us, because he will. No, we are fine. Okay, good. Step number 2. What do we want to do? We want to get closer here and we will say hello for a sniper schnitzels. they have object in the back. Where exactly this object is sitting at, this is a good question, but probably he's sitting either here or either here. Maybe even here in the bushes, but it doesn't change absolutely anything because we are building some momentum, we are building some speed for ourselves, and we are just crossing through the middle. It's okay. We should be fine. Oh, what a start this is. Now, speaking about the gun, this tank has 400 alpha damage gun, right? Which is fine, considering if you are hitting all 3 shots which you have in the magazine, you are going to do 1,200 damage, which is once again okay. And you have 303 millimeters of penetration if you are making a decision to shoot the gold. So that is quite fine. Okay, will we be able to find a good angle for this Sioux? Because I want to believe we will. Okay, just like so, fellas, just like so. Huh? Object is sitting here. I was considering, do I want to let him escape or I do not want to let him escape, but we are fine. Now I am pretending that I'm going to this direction, but in reality I'm turning around. I do not want to peek here. I want to peek from this direction here. Now the main reason being is this is mind games, right? I just simply want to say hello for this object 263 and I simply want to spank him in the ass because I have a feeling he will think I'm peeking from the other side. Let's see. He's not thinking. Plus he's not thinking. He doesn't care. What a gentleman. Okay, okay, understood. Looks like my mind games did not work out. I thought by going like this or by going towards this direction, they are going to look towards that direction. But no, they just do not care. That's okay, that's fine. That is fine, fellas. Happens for the best of us, I believe so. I want to see this guy shooting now. This is the most important part of all this, because otherwise he will get farmed in the ass. You know what, I'm going for it. Yeah, the thing is, either I am trying to take a risk it for the biscuit situation, such as I am peeking and trying to eliminate him, right? Or he will get farmed in the ass. So I prefer to take a risk. It is okay. It's far away from ideal speaking about my play. I was way too aggressive in my humble opinion, or maybe not way too aggressive, but the peak against the T29 was definitely laughable, but in the end of the day, looking into the score, it is okay. Let's see the scoreboard. Okay, fellas, 4.3 thousand damage, right? 200 assisting damage. We are definitely fine. It's not ideal game, but that's what we have for a very first battle of the day or of the morning. We finished everything second by the experience, first by the damage, and we made a bit of the profits as well, which is very, very nice. Okay, okay, here we go. We have a Progetto in action. Good. I want to have more games like this, right? I want to have average of 4,000 plus with this tank, so let's hope for the best. Second game it is. Okay, fellas. So for the second battle, we are having ourselves Erlenberg. By the way, you are going to see the mix up things a bit. I know exactly what you are going to see in the third game, and you can already say unlucky skill. Unlucky, that's what you can say, fellas. Anyways, for a second game, I am thinking there is a couple of options how we can do the things. And I think we are starting everything from this position here. Why so? Because I think we can punish enemies pretty well, and look how many forces we have here. We have pretty much lemming train going towards this direction like there is no tomorrow, and this is not necessarily bad. Plus on top of that, looking into how many forces enemies has, I believe we are going to be fine. I believe we are going to be very, very fine. Okay, lower plate. Let's try to punish him. Beautiful. Oi, what a beautiful tank that is. 400 meters or 500 meters distance, don't worry, my man, I got you covered, and we are actually hitting the lower plate. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tank this is. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to say hi for this 50 TP, for obvious reasons, right? But for that, this... Oi, mi scusi. For that, this 50 TP needs to get involved in a way. Škoda, maybe we can hit Škoda. We can't. Don't really like this angle. The thing is, Liz is taking the very, 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 very good approach here, and I need to get somehow into the same line of sight. Does it make sense? So whenever someone will peek like this, we are going to spam them. But the problem is, there is a big chance no one is going to peek. Okay, how to get more use of all of this, huh? I need to get involved in the city. This side is significantly stronger for us than it is for enemies, so that will lead our side making a hardcore pressure and more likely getting into the crossfire, right? Whenever I am thinking about this. So, what is the right way for us to make it work, huh? What is the right way? I kind of want to cross like this, but in the same time this is going to be significantly more risky. Although, later on I can make a decision to pretty much cross like so, and to spank the living crap out of all sniper schnitzel sitting in the back, and believe me, they have plenty of them, right? That's what I am thinking. The thing is, I understand our team is winning, right? But what that brings for us, that brings a bit more pressure to our shoulders, because we do not want to finish the game with a 800, right? We want to get significantly more than that. So what that means we are trying to make as much pressure as we physically and possibly can. We will do some maintenance in the city. This 50 TP should be dead, and this Škoda should be dead. After that, we can actually play the game easily, right? At least that's what I am thinking about. Yeah, that's a problem. You see, in this situation, we are fighting not against the enemy team. We are fighting against our allies as well for damage farming. This is the whole game. It's not us against the enemies. It's us against the allies, to be fair with you. And I am kind of regretting my life decisions to start everything from where I started it, right? But that is okay. If we will farm this guy, I will feel roughly okay. No? Okay. We still can farm a bit. Once again, this is not a game against the enemies. This is a game against the allies, and to pretty much do more than our allies does without having too much of the DPM, right? Keep this in mind. I don't want to go for a second, but probably I should. Okay, beautiful. Now I am pretty sure both of those guys who were spotted here before, they are going to sit here. So all we need to do, we need to get involved in this way, right? Wow. What a bad team enemies has. Oh, what a bad team enemies has. Ay. But you know what? This is how World of Tanks are looking like nowadays. Once you have a bad team, once enemies has a bad team, and in the end of the day, you are finishing everything with a win ratio where you belong in a way, right? Whenever you are playing longer, whenever you are playing more. Okay, Swiper will disappear, like evaporate instantly. That's it. This is as much as we could have gotten. Fellas, I tried to craft as much use as I could. And in the end of the day, we finished it with a 3.3 thousand plus 700, which is not bad, considering how bad of the team enemies had, right? And I can promise you that the next game which you are going to see is going to be significantly worse than this. And it's good to show the games when all stars are going against you, right? So this is a second game, at least how you are seeing everything. So 3.3 thousand damage, 700 assisting damage. We finished everything third by experience, third by the damage. And in the end of the day, we are making a bit of the profits. Nice. Let's go for a third one. Okay. Second map, El Haluf Encounter Battle. It changes absolutely nothing. We are going to fight in the heavy line, right? And we are going to hope for the best. Now this vehicle has okay gun depression, if I remember this correctly, right? I think it is minus 10 or so. So we should be fine. We can play here, we can play here, we can make a bit of pressure if needed, right? And most importantly, we can actually clip out enemy tanks if they are making some silly goose decisions, right? So yeah, that's all we need for a full happiness. That's all we need for a full happiness, fellas. And I remember whenever I was grinding this vehicle back in the day, I liked the tank. I still think even to this day this is a beautiful tank, but once again you need to know what you are doing with it, and if you will know what you are doing with it, you are going to be fine. What was that? What was that? How unlucky can you actually get? Not only I took one shot from the enemy tank destroyer, I missed two fully aimed shots to the TVP. No, that was a good one. I wasn't even spotted, by the way. So in this kind of situation, whoever was crossing here in front, right, he got spotted and object tried to shoot him. Fair enough, I guess. It happens, fellas. Everyone has those moments when they are feeling like they are completely unlucky, and you know, the power is not in their hands. So that was the situation. That's fine. We can't cry about this, can we? Okay, our 50B is trying to escape. That is fine. In this situation, I think there is only one play for us, and that play is to be patient. Like literally, this is the play, to do nothing and to stay hold down. At least for now. Okay. Can I get one more? I can. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A bit of the free punishment for the T57 heavy. That is always good and always welcome. You know, whenever you are doing damage, especially in the front lines, without taking anything back, I would say that is a good trade. I would say it is a good trade, fellas. I kind of need heat in order to penetrate this Centurion, and I do not really want to load it, because then I need to completely unload my mag, and I really do not want to do this. If I would be aggressive here, I do not really think it is that great of idea either, unless we are going to have more forces who are just simply making a hardcore pressure, right? Other than that, it is way too risky considering I do not have full HP, right? Okay. Okay. Hi there. Nah. We are still feeling very, very well. What is the penetration of the standards? 242. I think I should be able to penetrate this type for heavy into Cupola. After this, we are going to load the gold. That's the whole point. After this, we are loading the full gold. Now the main reason being why we are going to do this. Can we escape in time? This is the question. Rhino is falling back. Everyone is falling back. And I am in the front line. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me if I do. Okay, I need to take this. And still it's very debatable, will I survive this or not really. Yeah, I kind of needed to escape Tiny Touch earlier, I would say. I'm not very happy about this. Okay, let it be. I really doubt I can cross. I just do not really think I can. If I will move too much backwards, this is also going to be pretty damn bad. And our heavy flank is falling. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. I think there is only one way how we can do this, and we can accept our responsibility. That's all we can do. I'm trying to make the impenetrable angle. Nothing what I can change about this. That was such a sad game in a way that I took one for the team literally undeserved from the object, right? Right there, I wasn't spotted. He tried to shoot someone else. He hit me. Fine, fair enough. TVP, 2 bounces. Fair enough. Play over there wasn't bad by any shape or any form, right? I do not really feel like the play was there, but the worst part of all this is I did not escape it earlier. When I simply said, listen, fellas, I need to load the gold, I needed to run away, and I needed to load gold. And from the back, I would have get significantly more use. But that is okay. It happens, right? And in fact, we are going to use this game as a third game to show fails are actually happening, right? For a second game, we are going to use the third game. Does it make sense? I think it does. Let's go. Okay, I believe this is the worst game which we have, and we are going to call this a third game, right? You are going to see the order of everything as first game, second game will be the third game, and second game will be the third game. Does it make sense? I believe it does whenever all editing is going to be done. Anyways, 1,900 damage. Which is quite sad, to be fair with you. I think we could have had significantly better performance, but probably I needed to escape in time and I needed to load the more gold. And with all honesty, one of the TVPs was super lucky, and I believe that was this guy. Yeah, what can you do? Third by experience, third by the damage, and even with this huge unluck, we managed to score pretty well, considering all things. We lost 3,000 credits though. It's okay. So, what is the score after 3 games? Score after 3 games is a bit worse than I expected. I was really happy with the score after first game. The second game, well, for you, the third game was pretty much the desire and when everything went bad. But it is how it is. Nothing what you can change about this. This is World of Tanks. So looking into all of this, we played 3 games, 3,200 damage, 300 assisting damage. Definitely not ideal, or in other words, I was expecting Tiny Touch more, but that is okay. Whenever I played with this tank, my average performance was 3,200 damage and 1,000 assisting damage, so I was missing a bit of the spots, to say that the least. But other than that, this tank is okay, fellas. This tank is truly fine. But I think I described this tank overall in this video pretty well. Whenever there is a struggle of fighting for damage, whenever there is a bad RNG, PvP, and so on, right? I think presentation for this vehicle was fine. Anyways, fellas, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your daily dose of skill and freshly baked daily dose of skill. And see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.